Melissa, I need to talk to you.
Of course. The baby's asleep.
Yes, I just put him down for a nap.
Alright, so what do you want to talk about?
Look, as someone who was in your delivery room, and as someone who has been with you through a lot of things, including taking care of your baby now, I need to know why you're like this.
Like what?
Before you, even though I couldn't understand it, people really didn't like me on this show. I was considered a very terrible person. I was like an antagonist in a way. And then you came along and dethroned me in that sense. And even I, at times, wonder just why you're so bitter, jealous, erratic, careless, mean-hearted, jealous. I'm probably repeating a few words here, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. I just am really trying to understand why you are the way that you are.
Everyone and their mother has a sob story where they're blaming their childhood and their parents and this and that. And I may have a few of those. I may have my reasons for how I behave from time to time. But me telling you all of that isn't going to change your perception of me. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. I make the decisions that I make, and I do what I feel. And I consider myself very authentic with what I'm feeling. And that's my explanation for however you see me.
The way that you are with Chris, sometimes I can't believe he's your baby because of how careless you treat him, or because of how selfish you come off at times. And I understand that you just had a baby, and although I didn't really believe this type of stuff with Miranda, I know postpartum can play tricks on the mind. But even postpartum does not make a mom so resentful of the baby who is in her arms.
Maybe I wasn't prepared to be a mom. Maybe I was in over my head in a way. Or maybe I thought I knew more than I know. But the other half is me admitting to myself when I'm stressed or angry or need a break. A lot of moms don't do that. They just tough it through. At least I can enunciate when I can't do something or when I'm having a hard time. And that comes off as me not caring, but in reality it's just me being honest with you. Okay, if the baby's annoying me, the baby's annoying me. I'm not going to just sit there and pretend like things are perfect.
I know, Melissa, but you have to admit there's a certain ridiculousness to the level of...
Now, everyone can paint me out to be this super unlikable villain who just does things to be a bitch and this and that. But, you know, I know me. And I know who I am. And I defend myself. And a lot of the time, I love. And maybe my love goes too far, and maybe I'm a little crazy sometimes. But who isn't? Just because I don't filter myself like half the people who pretend to be perfect. Oh well, I'm sorry.
I can kind of understand where you're coming from, but... you know, when it comes to Miranda, I can't stand her. I never have. But even I have a certain fence, a line that I don't cross. And you seem to hate her more than I ever have. And you've known her in a far less time span than I have.
I have a reason for hating Miranda. I've had a reason for hating Miranda the day that I joined this show. I've had a reason for hating Miranda before I've even been on this show. Not many people know that. But I don't owe anyone anything. What's in my heart can stay in my heart. I think a lot of people mistake watching me every day that I owe them something. I don't owe anyone anything. If I hate Miranda and I have reasons for it, it's none of their business.
Okay, hold on. Show aside, everyone aside, I need to know why you hate Miranda so much. What did she do?
Just say Miranda's not as perfect as she paints herself out to be. And I've hated her long before I even knew Joey. Surprise, surprise.
Melissa, I need to know what she did. Please.
You tell me who is your little snitch who gives you information about Miranda, and I'll tell you my secret.
I'm sorry. I can't. When you have a source, you can't give it up.
Hey, Mel. You don't owe me anything, and I don't owe you anything. The one that owes me everything is Miranda. And that's between me and her.